All right, so if I'm a little bit late, but like a few days ago, I've been working, man. All right. Anyway, um, this FTX guy, Sam Bankman-Fried, he was at founder of FTX, which was a crypto exchange. And I guess this was like the second biggest one. What they did was they trade crypto like on a stock market. So you could make leveraged whatever. I don't know. You basically treat crypto as money on these platforms or whatever. But they were big. So like they had advertisements at the Super Bowl with like Larry David. They had like celebrity endorsements. There's like celebrities getting sued over this. Tom Brady is one of them. That's a big name, dude. That's probably like I don't really give a crap about football, but he's like a historic quarterback. Like this is like bad for your reputation. Like he needs to fire his manager, agent, whoever's job it is who picks who sponsors him and where he gets his money and shit. Like whoever went into this FTX thing. Okay, first of all, crypto is completely speculative. Please understand that, dude. Like it's gambling. Like and they're like, "Oh, well the stock market's gambling, but dude, stop. Yeah, it is. Absolutely, but there you got your penny machines and you've got your quarter machines. The fucking okay, like I think that's a good analogy. Um Cryptocurrency is the quarter machine, okay? Like stocks, I know it's corrupt. I know it's like the most like messed up system in the world. But like I mean, like I don't need to get into that for this video. But Jesus Christ, dude, like okay, like oh, Kevin O'Leary, which is like one of the Shark Tank guys. He's been kind of like a YouTube famous like financial guy. He's been going on CNBC. He likes talking stocks. He likes doing like whatever he does, dude. I'm wearing a wrinkly shirt. Good Lord. Anyway, um, yeah, so this story is just like I didn't really care about it before because I heard crypto and I was just like, oh, whatever, like who gives a shit? Like I'm tired of hearing crypto, buy this, like seeing all these bots, like buy crypto, and then like going to like anywhere and then like finding these bros that are like, bro, I just found the best crypto. What you buying, man? They get all into crypto, 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 crypto. I remember hearing like these girls at Chili's. Well, they were the I think I went there. I went there to eat with some people or something, but I like had overheard some of the servers talking out in the corner, and they were like talking about these guys who only were talking about Dogecoin or something. It was so annoying, but like I mean, but it's like gambling, and you get that rush, and you get that hit of serotonin, and you make a lot of money, and you're like, fuck yeah, okay, like I'm all about this thing, like, and you want to make your friends rich too, so you're kind of suggesting to like, hey, buy this, buy this, buy this. You make a little bit of money because everything was just going haywire. But man, it just gets crazy because like it was getting into everyone's head. Like that was a good check. This is awesome. I'm so glad FTX is crashing right now because like it's a good check on all these rich people. Kevin O'Leary was a paid spokesperson for the company, man. This billionaire, this like fucking he's 30 years old, he's younger than me, and he's a billionaire. He was paying Kevin O'Leary. Ugh. Watch his interviews. Like I watched this one interview and like he was doing this, like he wouldn't stop like moving his foot. And he was doing an interview in shorts and a t-shirt with a guy wearing a suit. I get the laid back thing, dude. I get the like, I don't know, whatever, but like, and I'm like completely anti-establishment, but that's like kind of disrespectful, right? Could be seen that some people see it that way. However, they hear this guy, he talks to you respectfully. He just seems like a weird kid. He was a quant on Wall Street, so apparently he's good at math, like really, really good at math. That's like where when you're the best mathematician, you don't go on like world saving campaigns. You go be a quant on Wall Street. Why? And that's why this story is important, because look what it did to all of these people. Okay, so like I've always hated crypto, but I came across like some money and I had to like learn how to like conserve it and like keep it, and like all this money that like I've worked hard for and whatever, like I don't want to be like losing it, so I want to learn about like investing. So I started reading, and I started like I found these YouTube channels. This is like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And I started like reading up on like and studying stocks, and like I don't know, just trying to like do, it was just self-study just to try to keep my money. And I ended up like learning a lot. And then this GameStop thing happened, and that was like a crash course in stock market and crashes and booms and busts and like all of this stuff. And the biggest lesson that I learned from that is like it's who's fighting in this game, who the teams are in this game. And that's what was important. It wasn't the money that was important, it was the direction that the money was flowing that's important. Okay, a news story started selling it like it was this gambling thing, which it is. It absolutely is. But that's kind of the point. Like all of this was kind of coming to light, and the whole stock market started crashing because people started losing faith in it. And a lot of people, I know this didn't just happen. If this happened to me, this happened to a lot of people. A lot of people learned a lot about the stock market really fucking fast. And they learned that like all of our money's connected to this thing. This is where our parents' retirements are tied. This is where fucking like it's basically the circulatory system of America's money. It's the fucking beating heart of corporate America. It's like it's kind of a disgusting thing, because it's why every time like your parent, like it's why kids don't go outside anymore, because like there's not really anything outside. When you go outside, what, gas stations, McDonald's, like all these logos, all these things telling you buy, 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 give us money, give us money, give us money. Like go play so you could use your imagination. Like when you go outside, all you're really told is to suppress your imagination. Just like buy all this stuff, we'll make it easy for you. Don't cook, we'll make it for you. Just eat our shit food. Because we'll make money. We all win, right? You know, and some of that should go around. You know, I like going out to eat every now and then. I love restaurants, you know, like, but that's like an art. It's something we love. Let's create, let's do stuff. All right, let's care about something that isn't money, because look what it did to these people. Look what it did to Kevin O'Leary. Oh, but my story, like 3 years ago, I got into like this channel Minority Mindset because I really, really wanted someone like genuine. Like I didn't really care about, like it wasn't about becoming like a billionaire. I didn't want to get rich quick scheme. I just wanted something that like I wanted to know what people with money, how people with money kept it. You know what I mean? Because it's so easy to lose it. Like we all know that. Like you know that once you get a raise, you probably upgrade your whole life, right? You're probably like, oh, I could afford that better house now. So you'll get it. But like when you look at the people that have money, that's not how they spend. They don't really like, and like their life is, and we're tricked. We're kind of like deceived because their life is very luxurious a lot of times. You know, they have like nice, beautiful houses. They've got their like, they don't have to work. They're retired, whatever. You know, and we think that once we're getting paid more, then we could have some of that. And you can, but you got to be patient, man. Like, I mean, like, read up on this. And, like, I found Minority Mindset, and I found, like, this was one of these guys. Like, he's really, like, actually, like, trying to teach you how to keep money. That's, like, a reason why I like Dave Ramsey. Like, I disagree with so much that he says. Like, sometimes he's like, oh, this is God's money. It's not yours. It's what God gives you to control. No, that's your money. Like, God doesn't care about money. Whatever. Like, and he's an evangelical Republican Christian. He hates socialism, but he has no fucking clue what it is. No one really does. No one even knows like this guy. Oh, and like he was totally oblivious to what was happening during the GameStop thing. All he was telling people was like, that's a stupid investment. But that wasn't even what it was about. So by him saying that, he's blocking out a whole narrative. Dude, I could have taught Dave Ramsey about this, dude. If he wasn't like, I don't think socialism's good for money because it's bad for capital, big money, you know, like, I totally disagree with him, but I like him for one reason. It's because he genuinely wants to help people make money. He knows how to do it. In fact, if everybody followed Dave Ramsey, it would crash the stock market. You know why? Because our whole economy is being ran on debt. Look how big the financial sector of GDP is. Look how big it is, dude. Look how much it's grown since Reagan deregulated like markets. It's blown up, and it's because, okay, you buy from Chevy, so auto industry makes some money. But you used a loan. So you are 40, you're minus 40, and a bank is up 40. They're going to go spend that, but it doesn't really exist. You haven't even paid them yet. So there's a whole imaginary chunk of money that doesn't even exist. It's gone. It's not even there. Okay? And like there's people's jobs to like kind of, I don't know, like regulate this, but if they're making money, what are they really going to do? If they're bribed, what are they, like, you know, are they going to regulate it? Are they going to put a stop to it? They never will, dude. It's just going to go haywire, which it has. And if everyone took all of their debt, like if they just canceled all of their debt, then all of that imaginary chunk is going to have to be accounted for. And then we'll find out how poor everybody really is. Most people can't afford a $40,000 truck from Ford. Most people can't afford that. I would say 95% of America cannot afford that. I can't afford that. I can't afford that truck. I have a lot of money and I can't afford a $40,000 truck. Because people, but they think that they can't because you got a raise and the car payment's only $400 a month. It's fucked up, man. I don't know. Anyway, this thing happened with GameStop, and I realized that we're all being scammed by basically like American financial corporations, banks. We're all being scammed. Which was the best thing I've ever learned in terms of personal financial knowledge, I guess. Like how to like keep money is to learn that we're all scammed. And this kind of broke me. I started looking at the world like what are you selling me? And it's like kind of like brought light to like so many things, and it's made me like I'm better at keeping my money. I've quit drinking. I've done a lot of like things that are better because I started seeing how fucking deceived I was from like these companies. You know how much money goes into advertising, and all they're trying to tell you is to buy their product. But our products are our personalities. We are so consumerist. Like they're actually, whether they know it or not, or whether we know it or not, somebody along the line knows it. Somebody up this branch, like maybe even above CEO. In fact, I was thinking today, CEOs go on the news all scared, like trying to explain themselves when bad things happen to their company. These guys are worth billions of dollars. If I had billions of dollars, you know what I would do? I would be like, yeah, we fucked everything up. What are you going to do about it? I don't give a fuck about this company. Like, I'm so rich. Just whatever. Like, I don't even care. I'll just go live at my house and like fuck a bunch of people, like 10 people, like SBF life. He was living in like dude, this guy was like, nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, do your thing. Like, I mean, like, who's to say they wouldn't do that if they had like $1 billion, right? And like we all say, no, I wouldn't do that. No, 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 I'm growing up, I'm mature. I don't know, but look what money has done to these people. Okay, 2 years ago, minority mindset. I really liked him, Jaspreet Singh. I thought he was genuine, and I think he was. But I started noticing something. Ads started showing up, and then his videos started like he started putting out more and more. And I think I noticed he was trying to keep up with the YouTube pattern. There's a certain pattern in YouTube that can make you a lot of money, and he was trying to hit those. And if he couldn't record any new material, he started dubbing over old material. And I'm not saying like him, I'm saying maybe his editor, but like this is what started happening to this channel. So what happens when a technology is made, it's usually like good for humanity. Okay, like he's like technology. Okay, like I think he was good. I think he was like telling people like real good ways to think about money, like to learn about money. And like I really liked his channel for like a while. It was my favorite YouTube channel. But then I started noticing those patterns, and I was like, oh, they're trying to sell me. Like I'm gonna just like step aside, you know. Like, and they kind of like quit following. I quit watching his videos. I started watching other shit. Um, anyway, this FTX thing started happening, and like I said, it's got all these like, well, it had Super Bowl commercials for people to invest with them. Like they had celebrity endorsements, Tom Brady. But this big thing was like there is this YouTube financial community that blew up, especially after the whole GameStop thing. But it blew up, and they all started working for the same like shell company. Something happened to them, and I suspect that this is when they picked up minority mindset with my boy Jaspreet, you know, and he got bought. Like he got bought. Dude, there's a guy on YouTube explaining all of this. You know, maybe I'll probably try to tag him. I mean, not like anyone watches my YouTube. Who fucking cares? In fact, like I think this is just for me. I'm just trying to like get this out of my brain. Like once I say this on YouTube, that's why it's just word jumble. You don't have to watch. Fuck off. Anyway, um yeah, I'm just tripped out by this whole story. They were okay, so like the thing about all these YouTube influencers, there's this big one, Graham Stephan. He's got millions of followers. He always has. Like he started with real estate advice, and he just went to general money, stock market when everyone was Robinhood trading during the pandemic, all that shit. He was blowing up. He's like a pseudo celebrity, man. But he was pushing this FTX thing like crazy. He was saying he hung out with this like Sam Bankman-Fried guy, the founder, and he's such a cool dude and blah blah blah. And then they had a podcast together, like all these YouTube financial guys, and then they all started getting paid by the same people. So what happens with technology is it starts as something helpful and like communal, and like we could improve humanity. Technology's good. Let's make it. But then it gets money. Once money gets introduced, something fucking happens, man. That's what happened to Jaspreet. Okay? Like, everybody's getting bribed. Everybody's being bought. Like, I think we're like, dude, we're lucky to be poor because I think we're the closest thing to human. Like, okay, if you have bills, if you have any kind of debt, if you owe any kind of money, like if you got a car payment, if you got a mortgage, if you got whatever, then God fucking bless you. Okay? This is a long video. I'm gonna kind of wrap it up. Anyway, yeah, I am like fascinated by this FTX thing. In fact, like I want to tell my parents, like, look what happened. Like I want to, dang, because my dad even liked Minority Mindset. I kind of told him about the channel, and he was like, hey, I like that guy. He's like, you know, and I was like, yeah, I do too. He's so likable. That's what gets you like on these YouTube algorithms. It doesn't mean just because you're likable doesn't mean you're right. Like it's fucked up, man. Like I really like that Jaspreet guy. Like he was like he started out really good. It was like good sound advice, and like he would do his take on like Dave Ramsey or like, and Dave Ramsey's still good. Like I mean, take what he says with a grain of salt. All of these guys, don't ever like follow don't ever like cult follow these people like what was happening, because this is what happens, dude. They get bought and then FTX crashes. Look what fucking happened, dude. Like, it's crazy. This is a good reality check. Like, I'm lucky that like I stuck to stocks, which aren't even doing good, but like, I don't know, fuck it. Like, I'm not trying to pull out. I'm like long term, whatever. That's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to just put in every month, whatever. You're not Warren fucking Buffett. Like, it takes a lot of money to move money like that. Like, dude, you got to get to a certain level. Um, anyway, this is not financial advice. Nobody listen to me. Wrapping up.